Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you another double reaction. This time we're featuring Lord Huron. We're going to be checking out the songs Long Lost and 20 Long Years. For full context, this is now my second time ever listening to Lord Huron. I gave a first time reaction a few weeks back to Love Me Like You Used To. And guys, if you didn't watch that reaction, I encourage you to do so, but the TLDW, the Too Long Didn't Watch, is that I loved that song. Really beautiful melody, beautiful meaning, and an interesting style as well. Something about it, it is like very slightly upbeat with all of that melancholic feel. For me, that is a juxtaposition that always works, so I'm excited to be checking out more of Lord Huron stuff. Maybe we'll get more of that style, but either way, we're going to enjoy together. Before we do, though, a special thank you goes to Carl the Soulful for his generous donation request and the song selections today. But now, let's jump into it. Oh, again, the blur effect. I remember in the music video for Love Me Like You Used To, we had the blurring of the people in that video. It's like our fading memories, our warped perspectives, the inability to see someone outside of ourselves, or even ourselves. And it's like filmed like an old western.
Wash over me like a flood, let it ease my pain. Let it drown me. For a while I was held by the myth of the lost highway.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that is really pretty. The choir that you hear underneath all of that, so pleasant. It's a very warming sound when all of the instrumentation kind of comes into effect. And I guess I don't know how recent, I guess it may have been like a few weeks ago. I don't know if I mentioned this in my original Lord Huron reaction, but I'll mention it here. I saw a few episodes of that show Westworld, and I totally feel like the music we're hearing with Lord Huron fits that world, fits that aesthetic, fits that time and place, even fits a bit of the story too. I don't know why I was feeling a little bit emotional listening to this. It's very beautiful. Oh my god! Wait, the subtlety in that harmony! Do you hear that like low breathy voice underneath?
Lay me in the tall brown grass in the shadow.
Wait, have we had this double layer the whole time? I'm gonna pull it back a bunch and then we'll see.
Pain, let it drown me.
Okay, it hasn't been throughout at all points, but it definitely picked up here.
Leave me where the moonbeams carve
This low layer,
leaves like blades.
just so
Lay me in the
beautiful.
tall grown grass in the shallow grave. Let it carve me. I've got a place in the world and I found my way. Out in the night, all alone in the way I
Oh, the strings. Oh my god, it's so uplifting. Like the rays of the sun piercing through the clouds, that opening. Oh my god, that is so good. All of this is so good. Listen to this moment. How cool? How cool is that?
Send me to the mountains, let me go free forever. I'll be running through the forest, dancing in the fields like this. Send me to the mountains, let me go free forever. I'll be running through the forest, dancing in the fields like this.
Oh, it's so blissful. Oh, it's almost like what you may hear in like a Gregorian chant with those lows, that huge, almost like wall of vocal sound that hits us in the mids and lows. So pretty, and it's weird to like describe those kind of like mid and lower frequency voices as being pretty, but it certainly is. And in my feeling, I know there's like some physics and studies to like back up what I may be saying, but I haven't read them. But in my feeling, when those low notes kind of like hit our eardrums, they like kind of, what is the word, like it like disseminates through my body, and like that, those vibrations, it feels like they move the blood within me. When I hear it, it doesn't just like exist in my ears, it actually permeates throughout my body, which I don't know, creates a very spiritual music listening experience. And then you pair that with the beautiful vocal melodies and lyrics here, like there's great meaning to this song. And like as far as I can interpret, it's about sort of this like discovery of the self, discovering what freedom looks like. But the thing is, you are so lost in discovering yourself. It's kind of a weird thing because you can be lost in the present moment. You don't know who you are, where you're going. And as you search and traverse, you would expect to find more of that understanding. And you may grow further away from understanding too. That's why, like, life, if it was completely linear, you would already know the outcome because you'd make it from A to B all the way to Z. But instead of that, you're always long lost because you can make it from, to continue with this analogy, A to J, and then you go back to D and then make it all the way to L. And yeah, that's as far as I'm going to take that one. But another super beautiful song. Love the journey of this track too. It grows with intensity as we make it to the end. And a small little note, but my guitarist brain lights up when I hear this particular chord progression. The dum bum bum boom 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 bum bum boom boom boom. That bum, that little sound effect. It's almost like you've arpeggiated your chord. In a different world, in a different application, you could almost presume it to be a sort of guitar rake where you're muting a bunch of the strings and playing through so you can hear each of the strings being passed through. It's almost more of like a textural, percussive element when it happens in that way. But when it's paired with melody and the strings are allowed to sound out, it does both. It is a bit percussive because of the discernment you have of each of the strings being played through, but also the chord that they produce. So it's like when you finally hit all 6 of the strings, all of those notes ring out together, but to get to that final place, you had to go one string at a time. So each of the individual strings are being added as a sequential layer to the chord, thereby generating it in real time with you. I like that. Anyways, let's jump into the next song here, 20 Long Years.
I've a tale or two to tell you, but the booze just makes me slow. Oh, I could rack my brain remembering, but I guess maybe I'll just go. There's a method to my madness. There's a secret to this town. There's a reason why I'm still living.
I feel like we're like 2 musical genre pivots away from like Americana. Randomly also I'm reminded of the Walmart like yodeling kit, if you guys remember that meme.
There's a reason why I'm still living here, though I can't think of it right now. I made a promise when I left for the coast 20 long years ago.
Pretty.
I made a life out of chasing a ghost. 20 years takes its toll. Oh, I got along for a while, I guess, but it took everything I had. I gotta find a way out of this mess. I'm in trouble and it sure looks bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. How does it feel like it's growing, but also shifting laterally at the same time?
I've a thought or two
Now you return to that first place.
but the dope tends to cloud my mind, and I destroyed my health searching for myself, but there ain't nothing there to find. There's a debt or two I owe you, but the gambling left me poor, or I put up my name in the sacred game and forgot what I was playing for. I made a promise when I left for the coast.
When the harmony kicks
20
in,
long years
oh,
ago.
it becomes so rich.
I made a life out of chasing a ghost. 20 years takes its toll. Oh, I got along for a while, I guess, but it took everything I had. I gotta find a way out of this mess. I'm in trouble and it sure looks bad.
Wow, dude. brighter melodies in the guitar are so nice. Cool video.
I gotta find a way out of this mess. I'm in trouble and it sure looks bad. I gotta find a way out of this mess. I went looking and it drove me mad. I gotta find a way out of this mess. I'm in trouble and it sure looks bad. I gotta find a way out of this mess. I ain't never seen you look so sad.
Oh, you can hear in the crowd, they were singing of it. Wow, I get chills from that. I get chills from this. Oh, geez. It's like you're being woken up to reality with the breaking of the bottle against the jukebox, silencing the crowd and the music. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. It's such a unique style. Like, I don't know what genre I would ascribe this to. Maybe like an indie rock kind of a feel. The melodies, the richness in the timbre, the warmth through the vocals and the lyrics, and just the performance itself. There's a lot to appreciate as I listen to Lord Huron here, and this is going to be maybe a just like not a Hail Mary. This is just going to be like a crazy maybe like an association. But I did one reaction to this singer named Noah Kahan a while back, and somehow, some way, I am being reminded of his performance in those songs as I listen to Lord Huron. Even if you know Noah Kahan, that you may totally disagree with me. It's just that association popped up in my brain, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because of like the subtle melancholy with all of it, because I think that was a major feeling that I got when I was listening to Noah Kahan as well. I like it. I just like sad music, man. What can I say? 20 long years. I just think of my own life and all of the things that have gone right and wrong, and it is I don't know, like I've gone back and forth in my mind over the years about like, is romanticizing in any way, shape, and form a good thing? Because you can romanticize like a relationship, for example, and overplay its hand in your mind, which doesn't serve you because then it's not rooted in reality. It's okay to be optimistic. There's nothing wrong with that inherently, but also when you over romanticize, things become there's a noticeable mismatch with expectations and reality. Similarly, you can also romanticize your own pain, which when I first arrived at that thought, I like couldn't quite believe what I was thinking about. I couldn't quite believe that was even a possibility, because there is such a thing as wallowing in your sadness and being sad and letting that be the driver for you, but then also viewing your sadness as a way to feel more of yourself, because somehow you've aligned your identity with your sadness. And sometimes when I hear sad music, that is part of where my brain goes, because like I want to be sad because it has felt comfortable to be that way because I had been sad for so long. But also I don't want to be sad because the way that it makes me feel isn't all that great. It keeps me stuck. It keeps me from growing into the version of Sohum that I know exists and I am. And then I think, well, I am all the versions of Sohum anyways, so my sadness, my happiness, everything should be taken in stride, in jest, because whatever is good about me, bad about me, it is all me. So I should just love myself through every version of me that exists. I know that's not necessarily where the lyrics in the song were taking us, but man, I would definitely be down to do more Lord Huron reactions on the channel or hear more music like this. It works for me, you know. I hope you all enjoyed the reaction today. If you want to request one yourself, hit the first link in the description box below. That is the best way to support my channel. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.